Hello there guys, below 10,000 here, bringing you another Nintendo E3 leak discussion video. Only today's video is going to be very different from our previous ones, because today's leaker is potentially credible, and has gotten information on certain titles correct in the past. As such, I'm giving this my full attention, and I'm even scripting today's video to be sure that I get all the information correct. But fair warning to everyone tuning in, if you don't want to potentially be spoiled about various pieces of information regarding E3 that could end up being true, I wouldn't watch this video. But if you're completely fine with potentially having E3 spoiled for you, feel free to keep on watching. Okay. Today's information comes from the Twitter account @source_Nintendo, whose main focus as a Twitter account over the last half a year has been about leaking information via their insider. Now, firstly, why should we consider this account credible in the first place? Well, there are two specific leaks that this account has made that have been proven correct. Firstly, on December 20th, 2018, the Twitter account posted this tweet. Joker will be released in April 2019, with a Persona 5 Switch port being revealed roughly around that time. Now, we know in hindsight that the Persona 5 Switch game is actually a Persona 5 Warriors style game, and not the port that we all thought, but this user correctly predicted Joker would come in April, when at the time, the popular theory was that Joker was going to be coming in March. Beyond this, the same Twitter account also predicted one of the starters for Pokemon Sword and Shield, stating on the 25th of February 2019 that the fire starter is a rabbit. This was 2 days before the scheduled Pokemon Direct, which revealed that Scorbunny was in fact a fire rabbit and a starter. And as such, even if it's only two things correct so far, this account is worth looking into. So, I scoured their Twitter timeline for other relevant claims to see exactly what they've been saying and what we can potentially expect. So, first up, let's talk Pokemon Sword and Shield for a minute. On February the 28th, they retweeted one of their older tweets, which stated Pokemon 2019 to release on the 15th of November 2019. And in the retweet, they affirmed that this is real, by the way. Now, I get the feeling we'll be finding out our official release date in 2 days at the next Pokemon Direct, so this Twitter account, or specifically this leak on said account, has a kill switch. If the date's wrong, it does call the account into question. And as a bone for all you Generation 4 fans, this account also claims that DP remakes are next year, which I assume means Diamond and Pearl, according to a tweet also on the 28th. But you guys are here for the E3 content, let's be real. What claims have been made about E3 this year? Well, first up, going back to January 4th of this year, the account tweeted, Steve is in being revealed at E3 2019. That's a very big claim, given Steve vs. Banjo has been the talk of the town for months now, with that battle coming to a head this E3. However, is this information outdated or not? We'll find out. And then on February the 28th, the same day they discussed Pokemon, they state, just a recap of the Smash DLC according to my source. In no order, Joker as we all know, Erdrick, Steve. I haven't been given info on the other two. So now, not only is Steve being claimed, but Erdrick as well. Now, this Steve situation is quite interesting, and I actually DM'd the account and we had a chat to verify if this information was outdated or not, because I wanted to be sure. I didn't want to make any claims in this video without checking with the user themselves, and I will reveal if that information is outdated or not a little bit later in the video when we get to some of the E3 Smash claims. So, that leads us straight into their E3 leak thread, which was posted yesterday on their Twitter, and they pinged myself, LAX Chris, and Papagenos to take a look, so let's dive right in. First up, they state that Fire Emblem Three Houses will be making an appearance. This is a very safe assumption due to the game releasing in July, and with us still wanting a bit more information about the title, dedicating some time to it makes a lot of sense on Nintendo's side. Secondly, they state that Platinum Games' Astral Chain will also make an appearance, and for the same reasoning as Fire Emblem, I think it makes perfect sense. The game releases in August, and we won't get any main directs until September at the earliest, so dumping info at E3 is the obvious choice. Thirdly, they state that Super Mario Maker 2 will make an appearance and will be playable at E3. Standard stuff, we expected this, there's the Mario Maker Invitational, though they do come back to this game later in the thread, so stay tuned for that. Fourthly, they claim that there will be some third-party ports, such as Kingdom Hearts and more, and the GIF used is of Kingdom Hearts 2, which could imply some of the collections could be coming our way onto the Nintendo Switch. Other third-party ports aren't specified, but it's exciting to think about and speculate nonetheless. Fifthly, Erdrick will be revealed for the Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter Pass. This corresponds correctly with previous tweets this account has made regarding their affirmation that Erdrick will be the next character to be revealed. Though, interestingly enough, there is no mention of Steve despite a previous tweet claiming Steve was an E3 2019 reveal. Now, as I said earlier, I personally got in touch with the account owner via DMs to ask about the original Steve tweet, as I wanted to ensure we were completely clear with our information, and Source Nintendo stated that Steve at E3 is outdated information according to their source, and that their source feels that Steve is leak bait. And on a personal note, they are speculating Banjo due to Steve potentially being leak bait, but that is just their speculation, nothing more, shouldn't take it seriously. From there, they revealed that Luigi's Mansion 3 will make an appearance, nothing we didn't expect, but also, all these predictions so far, I have to admit, have been very safe. Potentially easy to fake, dare I say it. They then explained that Erdrick will release alongside version 4.0 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, though the tweet does not go into any details as to what 4.0 could entail. I have to wonder what they could add that makes it any different from 3.0, which has only been out for about 2 months now, so I wonder what they could be adding. Then, they state that Super Mario Maker 2 will have a new game style. My source hasn't shared what it is, sadly. This goes in line with what most of us have been predicting, but the lack of a style prediction from this tweet is a little bit worrisome, if only because regardless of what new style comes out, this tweet and account can claim they were correct, when there is a chance that it could all be a big fake. However, given they did get the Score Bunny thing right, I do feel like they have some insider sources, because clearly someone had to have told them that a few days before the Direct for Pokemon. They then go on to state a Pikmin 3 port will be shown off for a 2019 release, which is something populating a lot of the current E3 leak climates at the moment. And we all want to see more Pikmin, this makes sense. Nobody's expecting Pikmin 4 after all, so let's bring in Pikmin 3. And then the thread ends with Metroid Prime Trilogy will be revealed for Switch to release this year to keep fans busy until Metroid Prime 4 comes out. We've all been wondering whether we'd get ports of the Metroid Prime Trilogy, and if this account is correct, we'll see them coming this year. That's everything we know about Source Nintendo at this point. If there's any more information that they release, I'll be sure to let you all know, but you guys can make your own judgments about whether you wish to believe this account or not. However, I personally do want to hold a bit of stock in this account. Firstly, they were kind enough to reply to my DMs regarding their leaks, which is something that I find a lot of leakers don't tend to do, especially the ones that are trying to fake it. Secondly, they have gotten things right in the past, and while yes, they didn't get the Persona 5 Switch port correct, they got the fact that Joker was releasing in April, they got Score Bunny right, and potentially they could be getting a lot more right this E3. I'm not saying let's just blindly believe them, but I am saying they are potentially credible and we should definitely keep an eye on anything they tweet going up to E3. But with that, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Which of these leaks do you personally want to see the most, and which of them do you think you could do without? If you want a link to Source Nintendo's Twitter, it is down below. Maybe consider leaving them a follow. And aside from that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another video, and I'll see you on the 5th for a reaction to the new Pokemon Direct. Goodbye.